Hello and welcome back to Sherwood Park Toyota. Today we're looking at a Toyota Grand Highlander Platinum in the color blue. Let's take a look. Starting up front, underneath the hood, we have the gas component of this hybrid energy system engine. It is a turbocharged 2.4-liter four-cylinder engine, automatic transmission, gets up to 362 horsepower, 400 pound-foot of torque, and when properly equipped, towing capacity up to 5,000 pounds. Up front, LED headlights, customary daytime running lights, fog lights down below. Across your front bumper, you'll find these little round nodules. These are your front parking sensors. Then underneath your front logo is your front-facing camera. As we get along to the side here, we have your 20-inch alloy wheels, factory running boards. Side mirrors have integrated turn signals, blind spot monitoring, and additional cameras and puddle lamps underneath to contribute to the surround view camera effect. On both of your front handles, you'll find this little dimple on the outside corner. We'll talk about that more on the driver's side. As you move back, all of your rear windows do come with factory tinting. Looking up top, we have silver roof rails. Approaching the back on the right-hand side, you have your platinum trim level badge. Then across your rear bumper, again, backup parking sensors the whole way across. Left-hand side, you have your hybrid max badge. Across the back, you have that Grand Highlander logo imprinted, and then underneath your rear logo is your backup camera. To open up your rear space here, reach next to the camera underneath the logo and press the button, and it should automatically raise up for you. Inside, we have both a second and third row seating. Second row is the individual captain's chair style, which means that there is no seating in the middle. There is a clear path and some storage. We'll talk about that more in a second. Third row seating has a 60-40 split here on the left-hand side, allowing you to fold your seats down flat by releasing these little handles on the top outside corners of any one of these four quadrants of the seats in order to extend your cargo space forward, or of course leave it up for your rear passengers. We do have some of the accessories stored in the back of this unit right now, such as the Grand Highlander carpeted mats. Then looking forward, we have plenty of storage space, cup holders, as well as chargers. You'll also find these little divots on either side here. Those are for your interior cargo cover. They lock into place on either side, and then a long bar stretches across the back, and a piece of fabric pulls out, locks into place up front here, helping to keep private anything you keep stored in the back from any prying eyes. In the back here, we also have a 12-volt adapter on the bottom and one of your many JBL speakers you'll find all throughout this unit. On the right-hand side here, behind this false wall, is where you will find your battery. Then if you're looking for your spare tire kit, simply look underneath of your mat. You'll be able to find your little fabric strap to lift up your false floor. Lift that upwards. Everything you need will be stored right underneath. And we do have a video showing you exactly how to access the spare for the Grand Highlander. And last but not least, this piece of rubber back here, this is the Toyota branded rubber mat liner for your rear cargo space. This helps to keep everything clean back here. It is much easier to remove and clean any dirt or debris off of this rubber liner versus that typical carpeted liner you find in most vehicles. It also helps to protect any of your cargo from any damage from your vehicle and protect your vehicle from damage from your cargo. And then looking downwards, we do have the illuminated entrance, Toyota on the left, Grand Highlander on the right. To close up your space here, there is an optional kick sensor. On the right-hand side, you have a handle, or you have your power button. You can press that or press the close and lock. That way it'll do two at once. Next, let's take a look at the inside. So inside here we have the dual upholstery of the suede and leatherette. Both of them are matching brown tones with light brown stitching. It has a resemblance somewhat to the 1794 edition Tundras, if you're familiar with that. Then, as we see in the middle, we do have the armrest because these are the independent captain's chairs. There's no seating in the middle here. There's simply storage down beneath, so plenty of room for everything, as well as our first look at the metallic trimmings that you'll find all throughout this cab space. Then, looking up overhead, we have your panoramic moonroof for everybody inside to enjoy. Looking forward, on the back of your front passenger and front driver seats, we have pouch storage. Then on the back of your console, you have a third sector air conditioning control panel. This controls the air conditioning in the rear seating areas. So that means that everybody in the back is able to control it independently, or it can be controlled from up front We'll talk about that more when we get up there. There's also 3 variant levels for both heated and cooled seats for your second row seat occupants. You got green for cool and orange for heat. Chargers on either side as well as down below. And because we have the carpeted in the back, we currently have the Grand Highlander rubber mats throughout this unit. On the side of your seats, you will find the adjustments. If you don't want your passengers to have to travel in between the seating back here, you can simply scoot the seat forward, backwards, all around the place in order to get a clear path of travel to your third row seats. Lots of storage space inside your doors. You have another JBL speaker down below. And then we have your built-in sunshades. These help to keep the sun out of everybody's eyes without impeding on your view. Of course, they just hook on up top here, but they can be unrolled. They go down flat to be completely flush with your door frame. Back again now to this little dimple. This guy indicates keyless entry, so that means if you have the key fob on your person, you can simply tap your hand here to lock and unlock. Inside your driver's door, we have our first look at this rather geometric black gloss paneling that you can find in some spaces throughout this front cab, in addition to all of the metallic and leatherette. Next to your handle is your memory seat settings. Down below, power windows front, back, window lock, power lock system. Up top on the left, this little control allows you to fold your mirrors in flat with the body of your unit. This can be set up to work automatically with locking and unlocking of your unit, or you can press this to have them move on command for you there. Then once again, we have that illuminated entry for the Grand Highlander. Front seats are electronically adjustable, back, front, up, down, lumbar support, hood and gas release on the bottom left-hand corner of your dash. Then you have a little storage compartment, automatic headlamp controls, heated leather steering wheel, your AC 120 volt and power trunk release. Again, some more of that black gloss. Then you have your odometer trip and dash brightness. Hop in here and take a look at your steering wheel. Up top, you got your paddle shifters. Then on the left-hand side is the controls for your dash display there. Hands-free communication, volume control. Right-hand side, radio controls on the bottom, adaptive cruise control up top, including sonar and lane departure. Now, looking upwards once again, you'll find this little cutout in your dash. If you look right here, you'll be able to see the parking and then your odometer, which of course, 0 kilometers, we're not moving. This is your heads-up display. Really nice built-in feature, able to keep an eye on some of your pertinent information without having to take your eyes off the road in order to look back and forth. Then looking over in the middle here is your 12.3-inch infotainment display screen. This is where you go to access much of the information about your daily driving experience. Up top, you have your optional navigation. You can choose to connect this through Toyota Connected Services. Then you have your audio listening. This includes AM, FM, and satellite radio. Full Bluetooth connectivity includes Android Auto and Apple CarPlay, and there's optional USB adapters as well. Underneath, you got your phone connectivity, then vehicle information. So we have a climate display in here for front, for rear, and then some of your options, so your Eco Heat Cool and your de-icer. Then you have your trip information and your energy flow, which comes with your hybrid Toyota vehicles. This is going to show a whole lot more when the vehicle is in motion, but you can see some of the really pertinent parts of the hybrid energy system. When the vehicle is in motion, it'll show you in real time which parts are communicating with each other, and you also have this little battery to show you what your battery life is like at the moment. Then, all the way at the bottom is all of your general settings. So you have personal profile, Bluetooth connectivity, voice, display, Wi-Fi, you got software updates, and then you have everything including, customization of your home screen to theme colors, etc., etc. Underneath that is your climate control center. We have dual climate control up front here, and then that third section in the back, so that makes 3 separate sections for air conditioning. All of them can be controlled through here. You can choose to have everything synced up so that the whole unit works together as one. You can have it so that the front works independent from the back, or that all 3 sections work separate so that everyone can have their own perfect temperature at all times. Defrost for your front and rear windshields here, as well as your side mirrors. Then on either side, you have 3 variant levels of heated and cooled seats, just like your second row. Green for cool, and then orange for warm. 4 ways in the middle here. Then underneath, push start ignition. Then you have your surround view cameras. If you give that a press and then look back up to your infotainment, you'll get a full view of what's going on around you. You can also change your perspective at any point in time, and you can pause it if you want to take a closer look. Beyond that, there are more customizations to suit for your personal preference. To make the screen go away, you can press that X on the top corner, or you can just go and press the button again, It'll go back to that screen one more time, and you're back to your normal infotainment. All the way at the bottom, you've got all of your charger options, including on the right-hand side, a wireless charging pad in the back corner here. This is compatible with all wireless charging devices. Nice thing about popping your phone in there is there is a built-in tray design as well as texturing back here, which means your phone's not going to go flying out of that tray as soon as you hit the gas pedal, but you still have a clear line of sight to your phone for any notifications coming in and out. General storage space on the left-hand side, plenty of storage and cup holders. Then you have your gear shift. It might look a little foreign to some people, but it was easy to catch on to as soon as you know. You have the little display showing you how, and the unit does come with these further instructions as well to explain to you how to use it. Behind it, you've got your parking brakes, then you've got traction control, all of your driving modes, so mud and sand to rock and dirt, eco, normal, and sport. Snow, you've got your downhill assist, then you have your console all the way in the back here. This slides open, super deep storage space goes all the way down, and there are additional chargers inside here as well. Right hand side of your dash, we've got more of the brown leather with the light brown stitching, black gloss, and then you have an additional charger on the right hand side, just specially there for your front passenger. Looking upwards on your rear view mirror, 1, 2, and 3 dots, these are your garage door openers. Of course, we've got a normal reflective rear view mirror here right now, but if you flip the switch, it will flip to a camera view instead. This is a great built-in feature to have in case you have anybody inside or anything inside of your cab space that is maybe making it hard for you to see out behind yourself. For safety purposes, you can just circumvent that problem, flip that switch, and the problem's gone away. On top of that, you also have your built-in sunglasses compartment, then you have your SOS button, overhead lighting controls, and the controls for that panoramic moonroof. Thanks again, folks, for joining us for this full video tour of this Toyota Grand Highlander Platinum in the color blue. It is located here at Sherwood Park Toyota at 31 Automall Road in Sherwood Park, Alberta. You can also reach us at 780-306-7703. And remember, life is full of choices. Let us be yours.